Hey, Monkey community. Hope everyone's having a great weekend. Checking in on the project. Things looking good overall. Low volume, even for the weekend, but up a little over 2% over the last 24 hours. You can see the charts holding up nicely, and it's nice to see it holding so steady. And I really do think when the market recovers and more money starts flowing into memes, I think Monkey's poised to run. I think that floor is so solid here that we see kind of the sideways trading that we've talked about before is actually bullish, and I think we're going to run. And as time goes by and the chart holds steady like this, the more bullish I get, honestly, because over time the mindshare and community strength is increasing. And we've talked about the holder quality, the short-term holders and paper hands, momentum traders, swing traders rotating out and chasing green candles elsewhere, and then the core community members scoop it up and we just end up with a firmer foundation for the project. And the key is to be patient and keep up with the shilling. It is definitely making a difference, and we're going to see it pay off in the future. The more we shill, the stronger we are and show up every day, the more likely it is that folks are going to notice. And they're going to notice the monkey community is strong. We're not dead. We're showing up. And people like communities like that, especially at such a low market cap. And remember what Mitch was saying on one of his streams the other day that Monkey has one of the strongest communities, and we show up whether it's red or green. It doesn't matter. We just show up, and I think we have that reputation, and we need to keep that going. So just keep up with the shilling, and it's hard, right? If you don't, you could shill for 10 hours a day. You don't see the chart go up at all, or it goes down, or trade sideways, and it might seem like it's not doing anything. But the other alternative is not do anything and not chill at all. And that's obviously how projects die. So we need to keep on chilling, and I think it's going really well, and we're in good shape. I'll talk a little bit about TikTok later, and I think we can start doing more work there. And I know Marcos was talking about the Instagram account, and I opened an Instagram account as well. And we should expand beyond X and see if we can get more eyeballs on the project. So keep up the good work there. On X, there's a few interesting posts I saw. Crypto Bro here says Murad says that 99% of altcoins are just memes in disguise. If they're so useful, then what do they really do? And yeah, I see what he's saying here. And sometimes people say memes are dead, and I don't believe that. I mean, people are going to invest in what they find to be interesting. And other than Bitcoin and a few of the other altcoins that, actually have memes trading on them and that type of thing, there's not much difference, right? It's the same thing. There's momentum, people ape in, it goes up, they take profits, they round trip, whatever it is, same things happen with the altcoins as well. So I personally like memes and memes like Monkey specifically just because it makes sense to people. I mean, to explain XRP to someone who's new to crypto is a lot more difficult than saying, buy the cute monkey. And so, and we're going to look at TikTok later and see how that just opens up a whole new market for meme coins. And, it's going to be a little bit harder to show something that you're not even sure what it does. It doesn't have the cute mascot. It doesn't have the mind share already. And so I agree with Murad here that there's no real difference. They're all the same. You're building a community, you're pushing it, you're shilling, and they work exactly the same. So that's a good post there. Bitcoin LFG here says Tom Lee said Bitcoin will hit 200,000 in the next 70 days. This is huge, and I agree. I mean, I think a lot of the big name folks are thinking we're going to bounce and run and break the all-time high, and I tend to agree with them. Of course, Tom Lee could be holding a bag of Bitcoin. He's basically shilling here, like kind of like we do with our meme coins. But still, I do think overall it's a bullish time right now for Bitcoin and crypto in general. Gordon here says Eric Trump says now is a great time to buy Bitcoin. If Eric is bullish, why aren't you? And so I agree there that the Trump family in general is bullish on crypto, and obviously they're doing a lot to push crypto and legitimize crypto and be known as a a pro crypto country. And so I think, you're crazy if you think that the Trump family is not going to push their coins. I mean, they're going to absolutely make it so that crypto is stronger than when they came into office for the second term. So extremely bullish here that the president's son's out here talking about Bitcoin and crypto in general. Monkey Flip here had a nice piece of artwork that he posted, sleepover with some of the community members here. So I thought that was great. Looks good and looks like it took some time, and I like that. And then also, if you drill down a little bit, he posted another one here somewhere. Here it is. It's at amusement park, also including a couple other community members, and I'm sure more are going to come. And I like this. This just shows how close the community is. We're like a family really at this point, and we've been chilling together for almost 5 months, and we've grown closer, and we want to succeed, as I've said before, not just for ourselves. Obviously, we want the money, but also, I genuinely want to see everyone in the community succeed and get the money that they're looking for here. So, good job, Monkey Flip, on this art, and I think it just makes the community stronger. Kashi says, just in Jim Cramer now bearish on Bitcoin. So obviously, there's a lot of indicators, but the inverse Cramer is a big one, right? So Jim Cramer flipping bearish is honestly a pretty big one for everyone else to get bullish on Bitcoin. And so it's kind of a funny thing in some ways, but it ends up being true oftentimes. So this is actually a great sign. And then CZ predicts Bitcoin will reach between 500,000 and a million this cycle. So I, I, I mean, that's obviously extremely high targets, but I can't say he's wrong. I mean, he obviously knows things. He's the one who posts a lot about how people say Bitcoin's dead over and over and over again over the years, and it ends up roaring back. So I can't say he's wrong here. I'm extremely bullish for Bitcoin and crypto in general, and I think whatever the target ends up being, I'm just extremely bullish, whether it's 200,000 in the next 70 days, like Tom Lee said, or 500 to a million this cycle, in the next few years. I think that's all definitely possible, and I think the foundation's in place. And obviously, this is going to be huge for our monkey coin, and we're going to see some of that flow through to meme coins, including monkey. Now, I want to talk about TikTok. So I opened this TikTok account here. It's brand new, and I honestly don't really know what I'm doing. I'm working on it. I've got a few videos up here. Some of them are reposts. I'm gonna try posting the daily DCA challenge here, just a video of buying monkey, and then also posting some short videos about the thesis. How I've got a video here about how there's so much monkey content on TikTok, and just that's already folks that love monkeys. They're mischievous, they're cute, they act like humans sometimes, and so there's a lot of good stuff out there already. People like monkeys, and we could just slide in there and keep the narrative going with the cute monkey doing different things, throwing the blue hoodie on him, and I think it's a good spot to get more eyeballs on the project. I think a lot of folks are on TikTok even for investment stuff. Like you can see people posting videos of shilling their coins or talking about the market in general. So I'm going to try to put more content up. So come over here and follow, and let's promote the content here. I'll try to cross post things here on X that I post here on TikTok and vice versa. And I think that's going to help. But let's keep on pushing and getting the monkey name out there. I think we're already very well known, and we can just push it even further. And I think TikTok is a good way to do that. So um, don't forget on X to follow the monkey soul underscore account here and promote the content there. Thanks everyone. Have a great rest of the day, and I'll see you tomorrow.